Hey everyone, excited to be here to announce the Anubis Academy with me, Alex Spellman. Didn't initially plan to name this venture, but I kind of joked about this one and made its way onto the flyer, and you know what? I don't hate it, so I'm going to keep it. This is going to be a very quick one, just kind of going over what you see on the screen here, what you can expect from me, and some of the goodies you might get from booking with me. So to start, the discipline areas that we're going to touch on are the mechanics, the mental game, and board management. So the math, the strategy, all of that. The first session will almost certainly be mechanics because the strategy and math, as well as the confidence and the mental side of the game, stems a lot from how good your mechanics are. So, jumping into the hours, the more you book, the cheaper it'll be. So 1 hour, 60 an hour. 3 hours is 55, 6 is 50, and 9 is 45. The first session, it has to be 2 hours. Just has to be. Working with two of my guinea pigs, I tried to gauge how long it took for me to get you the absolute bare minimum to move forward with, because I need to see where are you at now, what are your goals, what are you working on. I need to show you changes, but then I also need to show you the why behind those changes. I need to get you to buy into what we're working on, and I cannot do that in an hour. It would be a waste of your time and money, and so that's the one hard requirement that I will have for everything here. As you can see, though, it says you can schedule everything as you wish in 1 hour increments after that 2 hours. So if you have 9 hours with me, you can do 1 9-hour session. You can do 3 3-hour sessions. You can do, I would suggest not doing a 9-hour session because you want to do some work, go home, work on your own, come back, bring some stuff to me. You want to have some follow-up stuff. But you can break it up however you want in 1 hour increments. You can go 1 2 1 2 2 3 2. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do with it. As far as the pricing is concerned, did a lot of research. It seems like almost no one charges less than $100 an hour, which is kind of crazy to me because, again, if I need 2 hours minimum to just teach you the basics, you're spending $200 before you've been able to kind of even really follow up with things I've shown you. So I'm trying to be a little more accessible here and help as many people as I possibly can. As far as the match practice is concerned, at $40 an hour, that is, I almost didn't put it on here, but honestly, I have so many people asking me for practice, and I do not have the time, and I really want to make myself available. So this is, look, if you're a paying customer, I will absolutely make sure I make time for you. 7 a.m., 1 a.m., it doesn't matter. We'll make it happen. If you've got states next week, if you've got nationals next week, whatever, doesn't matter. And this doesn't have to be, the other thing I want to mention too, this doesn't have to be steel. This could be soft too. I do have a grand board, so we could practice there. The mechanics are all going to be basically the same. Strategy and math will be slightly different, obviously, but the psychology behind it, it's all going to translate really well to both sides of the game. So we can do either. But this just guarantees that you get high quality practice before your next event to get you prepared. If you want to do it cheaper, $10 a month on DPFL for the King of the Hill. You get to play me 3 matches a day. So maybe that's the other option. Did that with Dave Fathom last night. Basically what I was just talking about, getting that high quality practice that you may not be able to get otherwise. He just joined King of the Hill after I talked to him about it a couple weeks ago. And we got to battle it out last night, and it was really great. He really enjoyed it, as did I. Speaking of DPFL, we'll have group sessions. So maybe you don't feel like you need a one-on-one session. Maybe you just have a couple questions, or maybe you just feel more comfortable doing a group session. This is going to be less of, the one-on-one is going to be me bringing you things. Obviously, you'll bring me some initial stuff, but I'm going to be bringing things to you okay, I want you to try this, I want you to do this, yada, yada. The group session is going to be more, I want you to bring issues that you have to me, and we'll talk about it in a group session. $80 a person, so about $40 an hour, a max of 4 people. I wanted to do more, but I really want to focus on the quality of this stuff, and I want to make sure everyone gets all their questions asked and all of their questions get answered properly. not a quick little yes or no, or no, don't do that. I want to tell you why you shouldn't do that, or why you should consider these other things. But yeah, so and hey, if you like what you got there, you feel like I could help you in other areas, then you can start looking at maybe the one-on-one sessions. We'll see. So all right, halfway through. All right, touched off on all that stuff. So what you can expect from me is I researched a lot of the coaching that's already out there, a lot of the videos and things. There is a lot of good stuff out there, but almost none of them, and even the ones that do, don't really do a good job at it. They don't touch on the other sides of stuff. They tell you stand up straight, arm 90-degree angle, follow through. And that's really all they talk about. They don't talk about the feel of it. Are you tense? Are you tight? But they also a lot of times they treat the throw as one full thing. What is your wrist doing? What's your grip doing? What's your elbow doing? What's your shoulder doing? What's the position of that? Are you lifting your arm with your elbow? Are you lifting it with your shoulder? Are you tense? Are you too loose? Like, there's so much more to the game and to the throw than just, all right, stand up, arm up, follow through. That's going to get you nowhere. It might look perfect on film, and maybe that's why you're like, I don't understand why I still suck. Well, there's so much more to it. So you're going to get the full breakdown and analysis of the throw. And I'm going to teach you how to pinpoint issues that you're having and how to isolate that one thing and work on that one thing. And like I said, we're going to do just fine. I have a little bit, like I said, little different approach. I need you. I'm going to focus just as much on the feel, if not more so, than the mechanics themselves. And I guarantee, I can't guarantee that you're going to be like, the next hot thing, but I can guarantee you will get better. The thing is that you're going to have to put in the work. I'm only going to be able to give you 10, 15, 20%. You're going to have to put in the other 80 to 90%. It took me 12 years to figure out how to get better, and it's still taken me another 3 years to get to where I am now, and I'm still only getting better. I'm still trying to improve. I'm just trying to eliminate that 12 years of time for you, teach you how to get better so you can get better, now, rather than waiting another decade. I am going to include Justin Krantz and Jesse Velasquez in the posts. I want them to answer your questions. I can obviously tell you that I think I can help you. They've already worked with me. I want them to be able to answer your questions truthfully. If I did an awful job, I want them to tell you I did an awful job. So ask them questions if you want to, and we'll see if we can work together. All right, I got 2 minutes left. The last thing I want to touch on are some of the perks. So Dart Brokers and Galaxy, not together, but just separately, $10 gift certificate, $10 gift certificate if you book any time with me at all. If you book 6 hours or more, $40 gift certificate to Dart Brokers and a $40 gift certificate to Galaxy Barrels. Galaxy, you can get darts as well as the jerseys, like mine. That's awesome. That was unprompted. They offered that knowing that I was about to announce all this stuff. So that's really awesome of them. I have 2 jerseys. I didn't get everybody at the U.S. Masters to sign it. I plan to hopefully maybe add some more signatures, not specifically U.S. Masters players, but just in general. I have 2 jerseys, blue one, red one, all game used, so Continental Cup, PDC, CDC, all that stuff signed. So you got Jason Brandon there, you've got Matt Campbell on the forehead, you got myself up there, you've got Dimitri Vandenberg. I'm blocking my view, so I don't think you can see. Oh, there we go, Dimitri Vandenberg down there. So it's 7 of the North Americans minus Jules, but Jules will be easy enough to track down to get him added, and Dimitri Vandenberg. I couldn't find an appropriate time to approach the other players. But I plan on doing this at the end of the year, so maybe I'll have some time to get some things added on there. The way I'll do this is every hour you book with me will be an entry to win these. So we'll see how that goes. It's not official because I don't know how my schedule is going to be. But if it works out, I would also like to kind of raffle me off. Like, you want to play with me at the U.S. Open, the Las Vegas Open, maybe I'm one of the raffle prizes. We'll have to see about that. I need to kind of get a better idea of what my European schedule is and all that. So, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this, guys. I love teaching people and helping others, and this is an excellent way for me to be able to accomplish that. 9 minutes and 56 seconds. Let's go.